Pilates friends, thank you so much for clicking play and joining me today. I am going to be leading us in a pre-Pilates workout. This workout is perfect for individuals who have maybe not exercised in a very long time, or maybe they have a chronic illness or an injury or something that they're working through that has kept them from really engaging in physical activity. So this series of exercises will be safe and effective to help you start to create that mind-body connection so we can get back to a more active lifestyle. Here we go. Let's get started. Hey, here we are. I'm on my mat. I hope you're on your mat also. Let's start off laying on our back. Laying on our back is a great way to understand where our neutral spine is. Now, I want you to first think about your head and neck. If you feel like your neck is hanging back in an uncomfortable position, I want to encourage you to get a pillow or a rolled up towel to place under your head so that when you lay your head down, you are looking up at the ceiling. Good. So let's make sure we're starting off with support behind our head if we need something to get our view straight up to the ceiling. That is our very first thing. And from here, let's go into some breath. Inhale and expand our rib cage. And exhale through our mouth. All the air leaves our lungs. Inhale again. Try to create a big full breath. Think of a balloon filling up to full capacity. And then exhaling, deflating the belly, sinking the ribs. Good, and another big inhale here. And exhaling. Good, we're gonna bring our hands and our fingertips to our belly. And we're gonna do some belly breaths where we inhale and we let the tummy pop up. And we exhale and try to sink the belly back down as all of the air goes out and the belly deflates. Inhale, exhale. So continue breathing naturally, expanding your rib cage, letting your belly rise up, and then exhaling to sink it all down and tighten the abdominals. Good, we inhale again. This time as you exhale, I want you to think about your pelvic floor tightening with the exhale. Inhale through the ribs. Exhale, pelvic floor gets tight as we exhale and sink the tummy down. Fantastic. One more just like that. So squeezing the pelvic floor would be like stopping the flow of urine, tightening up that very, very bottom area between your legs. Good, we're gonna bring the arms down to the floor. We're gonna inhale in our neutral spine. The back of your waist feels light, and now as I exhale, I'm gonna bring my belly button towards the mat and my spine touches behind my waist. My pubic bone tips up just a little bit, and then I release back to neutral. Inhale in neutral, exhale then to sink the belly button, and notice the pubic bone tips up as the belly button sinks down. So a little bit of an angle down here. Inhale back to neutral, and exhale to pelvic tuck. Pubic bone tips up, and the back of the waist and the low back get heavy to the mat. Inhale for neutral. Exhale to pull the belly button down and deflate the tummy. Good, and I'm adding a little bit more effort here. Inhale back to neutral. You're starting to notice my lower belly sinking down as I rock my weight towards my waist and my hips get light, I'm pressing through my feet just a little bit. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale to do a tiny tail tuck. I'm pushing through my heels to peel up my low back and then release back to neutral. Starting to feel like a little bit of a rock. My waist gets light, and then I exhale to sink my tummy and peel my tail up. We're getting close to a bridge, but we're not going to do a bridge in this workout. Inhale, neutral. Exhale to tuck. Tail tuck, peeling up that tailbone and low spine. Good. Inhale, neutral. And we'll exhale for just a tiny little tail tuck. Belly sinks and deflates. And then right back to neutral. Fantastic work. Good, good, good. From here, let's bring those arms up to the ceiling. We're going to reach our fingertips up and our shoulders lift. And then we're going to really heavy those shoulders down. The arms stay nice and straight. We're going to do a little shoulder shrug and reach the arms up. And then we're going to drop the shoulders back down. Good, one more time. We reach through the fingertips, the shoulders peel up, and then we heavy the shoulders back down. Let's take our right arm up overhead and the left arm down beside our hips. Good, so your upper arm is going to reach, lower arm reaches, and we see how low we can go. We're discovering range of motion here. Inhale in the center position. Exhale to reach those arms in opposition. Good. Lengthen and reach and lower the arms down as low as you can go. Inhale to lift. Exhale to reach and lower. Fantastic work. Just working on range of motion through the shoulders. Exhaling for the movement. Inhaling for the lift. Exhaling to reach and lengthen and lower. Inhaling for the lift one more time. Alternating the arms out. Excellent. And bringing those arms together. Let's come from here and let those elbows open wide and see if we can touch the elbows down to the floor. Fingertips reaching up to the ceiling. Working on some more shoulder mobility. Inhale up. Exhale to draw those elbows down. Fantastic work. One more. A big reach up. And we draw those elbows down. You may or may not be able to do this, and we're just learning what we're capable of doing here. The fingertips are going to drop towards the floor. And then we raise the fingertips up. We keep that wrist nice and straight. We're just rotating the shoulder back and forward. A little bit of shoulder rotation here. Inhale and exhale. Keep that movement going one more time. We lower and we lift, and your gaze is straight up to the ceiling. Good. Let's go ahead and take the hands behind the head. We're going to raise the head, lace the fingers, and let the head rest here. I have my elbows tipped up so that I can support my head with a tiny rib cage curl. We start off with an inhale, and on the exhale, I'm going to lift my shoulders up and try to shift my gaze towards my legs. And then I'm going to lay myself back down. Inhale here. Exhale to try to deflate the tummy and lift those shoulders up. Good. Rib cage is lifting off of the mat. Inhale to bring yourself down. Exhale to curl up, and my head is resting. It's my shoulders and my ribs that are peeling up. And we've got just one more to do here. Inhale, lower. Exhale to sink the abdominals and lift the ribs. Good. I've got a little space between my chin and my chest. My chin is not touching my chest. My shoulders are lifting up, and I'm going to lay myself back down. Fantastic work. Good. Let's grab a leg, rock ourselves up, and we're going to turn ourselves to 4-point kneeling. Take your time. to make this adjustment to come to the 4 points down. Wrists are right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips. You kind of have a box shape right down here. So in this position, we are in neutral spine. We're gonna shrug the shoulders, let the shoulders drop, the arms stay straight. And then we press up away from the mat, activating our chest. Good, we inhale to lower, and we exhale to press up away from the mat. Good, the arms are very active and the chest is active too. One more, we're gonna sink the chest, and then we're gonna exhale and press up. We're gonna practice a cat stretch spine. So we're gonna inhale in neutral spine, and then we're gonna exhale to hollow the belly, tuck the tail under, let the head fall forward, and push away from the mat. Good, come back to your neutral spine, get a fresh inhale. Exhale to press away from the mat, hollow the belly, push through your arms, tuck your tail under, and release yourself back to neutral. We have one more to do right here. Fresh inhale, exhale to stretch up to cat. Bring yourself back to neutral, and we're gonna do some hip circles. So we're gonna rotate the hips around. So we're leaving that neutral center position and rolling our hips from side to back to side to front. Just very small. Good, and you might be making a smaller circle than I am making. You're just kind of rolling off to the side and then back and then side and then front. And we're gonna reverse our circle, go the other direction. If this is bothering your wrists at all, we can find a new hand position. We can bring a fist to the mat, and this way our wrist gets to be neutral. About 3 more hip circles in this direction. This is lumbopelvic mobility. We've got a little bit of lubrication going on through our hip, ball, and socket joints as we're moving through this. Excellent work, and we're gonna come right back to center, and we're resisting away from the mat. From here, I'm gonna try to stretch out my right leg with an exhale. So let's start off with an inhale. And then we exhale to stretch the leg, and then if possible, maybe try to lift the leg off of the floor. Good, and if you can't lift it, that's fine. We just straighten it and lengthen it and bring it back in. Fresh inhale here. Exhale to stretch out the other leg. Maybe we lift, maybe not. It's completely up to you and how your body feels. Good. If you've been recovering from an injury or an illness, you may not be ready to lift, but we can straighten. Good, and then if possible, we raise the leg up, slide it back in, other leg. Fresh inhale, exhale to press, maybe lift. Good. One more each way. Exhale to press it out and up. Inhale to bring it back. Exhale to press out and up. Upper body still nice and active here. Good. We can bring our hand position back to palms down. Let's get a fresh inhale, and we're going to try to move an arm forward. Now this might feel not possible. If not possible, maybe we just bring the fingers forward, because my left hand and arm are doing a lot to support me here. Bring that hand back in. Even up your weight between your 4 points. Get a fresh breath. The left arm is going to try to go weightless and possibly slide forward. I know it's definitely challenging. Fresh breath. Exhale that left arm forward, possibly a lift, maybe up to shoulder height, just depending on your range of motion. Inhale to initiate, exhale to reach and lift. Inhale, center, exhale, raise. Inhale and then exhale to reach. and bring it back in. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves down to belly on the mat. Walk the knees back and bring those palms down, and then let your forehead rest on your hands. Good, my neck is ideally neutral here, and I'm gonna get a fresh inhale, and on my exhale, I'm going to notice that my belly gets a little bit light as I exhale all the air out. A big inhale, my belly relaxes. Exhale, tummy tightens a little bit. Inhale to relax. And then exhale, deflating the tummy and lightening the belly on the mat. Good, so we're gonna add on to this. We're gonna get a fresh inhale, and we're gonna exhale to shoot energy out our right leg. Maybe that leg hovers up a little bit, maybe it doesn't, that's okay. Lower it down, get a fresh breath. Exhale, shoot energy out your left leg. Inhale to lower, exhale to press. And lengthen that leg. Try to make it longer and stronger. Inhale to lower, exhale, shoot energy out the left leg. Good, you might notice some cramping, and that would be normal. Feel free to stop, roll out your ankle, give your leg a little massage if you need to. Good, fresh inhale, exhale, reaching that leg, and see if we can just reach it long enough and strong enough that we get a little bit of a lift. Inhale to lower, and exhale up the left leg. Excellent work. Bring that down, and if you feel comfortable, we'll straighten out the arms here. They can be wider than your mat, that is fine. A fresh inhale, my nose is barely hovered above the floor. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and try to raise up my right arm, maybe just a millimeter off the floor, lower it down, fresh breath. Exhale to try to lift the left arm off of the floor. Good, and an inhale and exhale for your raise or your reach, or just lightening the arm. Maybe it doesn't lift at all, but it just gets lighter on the floor. Excellent. One more each side. Hopefully your neck is relaxed and it's not feeling any strain here in neutral position. Good, bring those hands in. Push yourself back to a child's pose release. You may want to put your head on something lifted here, a pillow, or even a ball, and we can just hang out here for a minute and let our low back get a nice release. It should feel like a nice release in your low back area here. Another big breath. Inhale and exhale. Bringing yourself up. Well, we did it. We did pre-Pilates exercises, getting you ready to move into more full Pilates movement exercises. I hope you sensed that mind-body connection where we were getting our breath moving with our body. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's grow stronger together.